To my Prime Minister, Jamaica as a small island developing state is particularly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change, not only in terms of our natural resources, but also our economic development, as sectors such as tourism, agriculture, fisheries, forestry, and water are climate sensitive, and our social well-being. Jamaica's susceptibility to natural disasters are proven to be a major threat to the stability of human settlement and infrastructure. Between 2001 and 2012, Jamaica experienced 11 major events, including 5 major hurricanes and several flood activities. These activities combined result in loss and damage accounting to approximately 128 billion. In the case of Hurricane Ivan in 2004, the loss was equivalent to 8% of GDP. Hurricane Sandy 2012 accounted for $9.7 billion or 0.8% of GDP in direct and indirect damage, as well as increased expenditure for private and government entities. The social sector, health, housing, and education had the largest impact, accounting for 48% of the total cost. One death and 291 injuries resulted from Hurricane Sandy. As such, I call upon the government and all stakeholders to implement capacity building and climate change adaptation programs in rural areas in order to equip them with the tools to help promote agricultural activities and boost the farming areas against the effects of climate change. Mainstream climate change consideration into sectoral and financial planning and build the capacities of sectors to develop and implement their own climate change adaptation and mitigation plans. Establish a national climate change database and information system to be used by all relevant agencies and the general public. Improve the system for impact model and assessment tools, observation and research for climate change impacts to sectors and communities that will be affected by climate change. Provision of training opportunities for academic, scientific, technical, and managerial personnel within public, private, and academic institutions on climate change. And lastly, identify access to various climate change resources for finance for climate change adaptation and mitigation programs and projects. This is my call.